Welcome to Buffalo, New York, and UB Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bulls, where the fans know that no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bulls. Today, two teams set to square off in a max slugfest. As we'll see, the Eastern Michigan Eagles taking on the 20th ranked team of the land, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Bulls will put total leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Eastern Michigan's offense will start this game off. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
Lewis wants to pass. This time it's complete. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Catch in the middle. It's Wood. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Pulls it in. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pulled down after a gain of 5, it's at the 9-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And this one splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside the 10, here he comes. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. So Buffalo's offense will get the ball for the first time. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll give it to the back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They go to the draw. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Looking to throw, it's Gray. He looks that one in nicely.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And you want to run the football, right? That's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. This time they'll go to the running game. Pulled down after a gain of 5. It's at the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. The offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. 1st down sack pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Lewis to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. Looking for a block. It's Richard. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
It's complete. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7.
That didn't bust for a long one. Now, 3rd down becomes very manageable. It's not 3rd and eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Coming after him. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
The defense just spent a whole lot of energy, too. That was a long play. That developed and took time, and they were pursuing, and they weren't able to get him initially. So you got dudes huffing and puffing and sucking wind.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buffalo.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. So that drive covered 40 yards, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Giving him his pass. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to... And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This is one of the reasons I love this linebacker. He is an outstanding pass rusher. He's got speed, he's got quickness and agility to avoid the offensive linemen, running backs, and tight ends on his way to the quarterback.
Got it in the middle, it's Clark. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught to the 43-yard line, and a 1st down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Lewis wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll fire. That's reeled in. It's Huffman. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. The sure hands, it's Wood. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. He wants to throw it again. He's got it on the move. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He'll set up to throw. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Eagles. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lets it fly. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Gray. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They'll run play action. He rifles one deep down the middle. And he intercepts it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. First down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On second down, looking again to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. It's good.
This kid's got a big-time leg, man. He hit that into the wind, and it looked like that could have been good from 50.
Eastern Michigan, 13.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. It's a draw. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
This is going to be a big key for him, Davey, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Leaves it with the running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. To the ground with the back. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
And the Bulls are marching down the field.
Let's go.
They'll try the run. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
At the 36-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. It'll be a draw. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The Bulls will have it 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He breaks a tackle. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
First down.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Eastern Michigan, 13.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. First down to start the drive after the break.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. They'll go with a direct snap. Touchdown Bulls. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 18 over Minnesota. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front.
Lofts one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Bringing it back, it's Richard. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They try to pop a run on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a break.
The best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Lewis to throw. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game.
Eastern Michigan.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Looking to throw on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wood. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Third down.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot. And that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with the W.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Give him 109 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Handoff from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down.
Pound 55 weak.
They'll try to pick up the first. The Bulls are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Lining up from the 34 on first down. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.